Hello, Lucie Cater Lopez here. Welcome to New Thought Community's Sunday service. We're really happy that you were able to join us today. My talk today is a difficult conversation with God. And I came across this beautiful reading on Facebook that is actually a dialogue on a site called Precious Well-Being. I don't have the author because it did not leave this, but I just felt that this was something, especially in this time in our world and in the nation, that we needed to hear. So let's begin. Me. Hello, God. God. Hello. Me. I'm falling apart. Can you put me back together? I'd rather not. Me. Why? God, because you're not a puzzle. What about all the pieces of my life that fall to the ground? God, leave them there for a while. They fell for a reason. Let them be there for a while and then decide if you need to take any of those pieces back. You don't understand. I'm breaking. God, no, you don't understand. You're transcending. You're evolving. What you feel are growing pains. You're getting rid of the things and the people in your life that are holding you back. The pieces aren't falling down. The pieces are being put in place. Relax. Take a deep breath and let those things you no longer need fall down. Stop clinging to the pieces that no longer serve you. Let them fall. Let them go. I ran across this from a Facebook post of my niece, and I thought it was quite interesting, and it's apropos for right now, and it's for any time anyone is feeling a sense of disruption and difficulty in their lives, and they're trying to develop a sense of normal, to figure out who they are. And it was very specific. It said, don't let loneliness make you connect with toxic people. You shouldn't drink poison just because you're thirsty. And that's what's happening now. In a way, we are thirsting for each other. We're thirsting for connection. We are absolutely vulnerable and open, and we have to be careful about that. Me. Once I start doing that, what will I have left? God. Only the best pieces of yourself. Me. I'm afraid of change. I keep telling you, you're not changing, you're becoming. Me. Becoming who? Becoming who I created you to be. A person of light, of love, of charity, hope, courage, joy, mercy, grace, and compassion. I made you for so much more than those shallow pieces you've decided to adorn yourself with and that you cling to with so much greed and fear. Let those things fall off you. I love you. Don't change, become. Don't change, become. Become who I want you to be, who I created you to be. I'm going to keep telling you this until you remember. Me, well, there goes another piece. God, yes, let it be like this. Me, so I'm not broken? No. You are breaking the darkness like dawn. It's a new day. Become who you really are. when we go through a personal crisis in our lives, it's very much like this, what's going on now, except now we have it going on as a worldwide level, and we're all trying to figure out who we are and how we want to live our lives and what's important to us and what is good in our lives and those things that don't serve us. This is not a terrible place to be in. It just feels that way because you don't have the comfort that you're used to having when you are in your little comfort zone. So be aware of this. If you're feeling any way like you're falling apart, you're not. You're becoming. And going through each of these instances will allow you to become stronger and more courageous and a better person than you are and more compassionate to others. All of those things happen. I remember having two very, very difficult periods of time in my life. One when I was 25 and I thought the world was ending. And one when I was 36 and I thought it was ending again. And in both of those times, as I passed through it, I was much stronger and I was much clearer and I knew what I wanted. And I was able to practice discernment about who I allowed into my life and who I didn't. I was able to choose what made me the best person that I can be. And that's the opportunity that you face today. So, you're not broken. You don't need to be fixed. And everything is falling into place. It just seems different. So whenever you have that sense of urgency, that sense of annihilation, remember, this is God helping you become the very best person that you can be. The person who can contribute love and compassion and empathy in the world that is in so desperate need of it. Allow yourself to become that person. I know that for me, this has done some, pushed some buttons for me as well. And each time I have to remind myself, I'm not falling apart, the world's not falling apart, everything's being put into place. And I won't recognize it immediately, but as we move through this, when we move toward the end of it, we'll be able to see what it's done. And it's just like any other time you've had a crisis in your life. Once you've gotten through it, you realized that it was really important and that you're better off now than you were then. So remember those times and hold on to them. And always remember that you are becoming the best person that you can be, and allow it. Namaste.